Here's a picture from 1964. A white motel manager is throwing acid in a pool because he doesn't want black people in his pool. I'll give you $50 if you can show me black people doing this to white people because they're white, or anything close to this.
While all this was going on, a grand jury was meeting, trying to resolve the crisis. And at the motel, 2 white men had registered as guests. Another group of Negroes showed up, and as you see, were turned away. But the white men had invited other Negroes to be their guests in the swimming pool. Then manager James Brock told them to get off his private property, tossed cleaning chemicals inside the pool in an effort to get the Negroes to leave. Finally, an off-duty policeman jumped.
Alright, Shalom, Yashala. First and foremost, before we get any further within this lesson, I want to start it off by giving all praises, honor, glory, and for the blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachahakudash. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's true name, who the people of this world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai is the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, who the people of this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Giving double honors to the elder bishops and elder apostles of Great Millstone that teach Rome and Ruel. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, to the Akim and Aquaf. All right, y'all are worshiping the Lord with truth and sincerity. And for those fellow Akim that are doing the work and laboring. All right. But I've been meaning to do a video, a lesson on this video, which you have seen, Sleazy E being Sleazy E. Okay, having that hatred for Jake, man. Always having that hatred from, the beginning of time. All right, from where it was Cain and Abel. It gets deeper than just, the skin color of being black and white, which being black is known as being known as a byword because, black just means void of light, evil, dark, nasty. That's why they call us those things, to, conceal who we really are. And, they call themselves white to be pure, innocent, and look to us in the eyes of the other people in the other nations, and, even amongst the Jake that doesn't know who they are, as to be, pure, clean, and not the deceiver that they truly are. Okay, which, goes into devil. But this has been going on for a very long time, man. Since Cain slew his brother's Abel. Okay. So let's get the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, and verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right, because of violence during the time of, slavery, the times of, throughout history, all throughout history, and even going back to the old times. Okay, Esau, Edom was always, there afflicting and oppressing Jacob, man. And, I might call it that because, that is Esau, Edom is the brother of Jacob, and Esau, Edom, are the so-called Caucasian race to this day. All right. But this has always been something that's been going on, man, from generations to generations. Time after time, man. From reincarnation to reincarnation, because that's how far it stretches back, man. But as you've seen within that video, man, that was nasty, man. And that's how these people are. They're nasty. They don't play fair. They have a hatred for you that they won't, tell you unless, you really bring it out of them. Because the majority of them are liars, man. So they're going to play with you like they like you and deceive you, man. That's why the book of, in the scriptures, it tells you, never trust thine enemy. For like his iron rusteth, so does his wickedness, which, Lord willing, I don't forget it and I'll be able to bring it out. But it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. These people have done many, many heinous acts. All right, these are just one of the things that will be able to, get documented and, shown, because even the time where we were, physically in chains, man, the crazy shit they did to us, man, we only have, books about it and, mouth to ear, all right, because you don't really have no evidence when it comes to, the things, that they've done, man. Only the Most High really knows, the wickedness that these people has caused, all right, to his people, man. But this was a great example, man. A group of Jakes that look like Judah, maybe Gad, who knows? But Southern Kingdom for sure. They having fun, man. Not bothering anybody. But within that video, it goes on to say how, one of the Edomite guests, basically, let Jake in there, to get in the pool, just for the hotel manager to come out as they're swimming in it and pour, bleach and chemicals. That's sad, bro. That causes, bleach and chemicals, man. How you have so much hate for someone that you hate to see them having fun. And Jake was being oppressed heavily back then. I'm pretty sure that was the time of the segregation, or even before that, where, the water fountains were labeled colored, the bathrooms were all labeled, colored. Everybody was segregated. Blacks ate somewhere else and so-called whites, ate somewhere else. Okay. But, this is just, evidence that is going to be held against this dude in the day of judgment. All right, and because of them doing these things, and being unbrotherly, and breaking that covenant of being a brother, man, the Lord's going to cut these people off forever, man. Here's reading the book of Obadiah that tells you, but I'm going to make this quick because I gotta get to the plantation, bro. Pet. Oh. Okay. I can't really hatred. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. perpetual. Remember, I think it's another. This we're not true to the neighbor. Bear with me, Baba Kusha. Here it is, Ezekiel 35 and 5. I don't know why I don't gotta highlight it. Ezekiel chapter 35 in verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, which, they've done that. Like I said, man, generation to generation. It first started with Cain and Abel, man. Let's see if I can get it real quick. Slew brother. Genesis chapter 4 and verse 8, and it says, and Cain talked with Abel his brother, which Cain, being in the regeneration, is Esau, which the forefather of Esau are the so-called Caucasian race, which were as a brother to Abel, which is Abel is the progenitor, the forefather of the so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, which in reincarnated is Jacob. Reincarnation is Jacob. All right. And it says, and Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. So he killed him, man. He killed him, man. Cain killed Abel. All right. From the jump, this dude wasn't right. And now, his blood caresses and flows through these so-called Caucasian men, these damn devils. To this day, they have the same characteristics and the same spirit of Cain, man. So that's why they hate you. That's why there's a perpetual hatred there, man. That's why in the book of Genesis, it tells you in the book of Genesis that the days of mourning for my father at hand, then when I slay my brother Jacob. It's all throughout the scriptures, man. This man has always hated you. All right, and our people don't seem to understand that. And it's sad because you got to know who your enemy is. You got to know who's for you and who's against you, man. But our people side with the enemy, due to them having those physical chains wrapped around them, to them having chains wrapped around their mental, their brain, man. They have cognitive, I forgot what the other part is, but it goes into like cognitive, the thinking or something like that. And it's sad. So let's go back to Ezekiel 35 and verse 5, man, because, Jake would never do no shit like that, man. And now you even see it. Jake is, due to them being, docile and being conditioned to, be at peace with all men, and, Jake just being a peaceable soul, Jake wouldn't do that shit, man. If it was up to them, they wouldn't be doing shit like that, pouring bleach in the pool. They wouldn't be, harming anybody, man. Jake is cool, man. Especially Judah, cool, calm, collect, really the life of the party, man. But that just shows you, that just goes to show you how wicked these damn Edomites are, man. But Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. Ezekiel 35 verse 5 says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. So a perpetual meaning a hatred that goes on forever, man. You know, that keeps happening. So this is a hatred that's being passed on from generation to generation, man. From bloodline to one bloodline to family, man. And it says, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, we don't even got to get into what these people have done to our people, man. I'll just look it up, man. It says, of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, you know, even going back to when Cristobal Colon, came down to the Americas, enslaved, all right, and basically almost committed genocide on the Northern Americans, which are the Northern Kingdom. Okay, basically almost killed them off. And even to this day, man, the sword being, the modern day sword is the gun. I just seen a video of these cops that killed the Jake, and they buried him. And the mother was asking, because she didn't know what happened to her kid. The mother is asking, where's her son at? But it has just been discovered that these cops have, taken this man out, deleted this man, and buried him without telling anyone. Everything's gonna come to light, man. And that's Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. And it says, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Yeah, exactly, man. So these damn devils overdo it. They overdid it. All right, because the Most High, obviously put them damn devils upon us for a reason, man, because of us going off. All right, because the Bible tells you how he is the minister of the Most High. And if he do good to you, that's good. But, most likely he's going to do bad, man. All right. And, these dumb devils, they just overdid it, man. They got, they had too much fun with it. All right, so we're at a point, the Most High is angry at these damn people, and he's going to wipe out their whole nation. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to wipe out their whole nation. Us ourselves, we're not going to do anything. We're going to, let the Most High work. Verse 6 says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood. So the Lord said, he going to prepare you unto blood, man. All right, which is death. Most High is going to take you out. You and your nation, man. Your lineage. Okay, your whole race. Your ethnic group. As the Caucasians, the cave dwellers. From Mount Pethra. You damn cave beast. The Most High is going to prepare you unto blood. Why? It says, and blood shall pursue thee. Saith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yeah, because y'all didn't hate blood, man. Shit. You embraced in it. You embraced in the slaughtering, the murdering, and killing of the innocent of Israel. The babies, the children, the elderly, the old, the young. You guys loved it, man. You would literally have rallies to where they would grab the whole town, man. The whole town would literally come out of church with a smile from one ear to the other in order to hang one Israelite man. They will all gather around, man, singing and rejoicing, okay, eating popcorn and popsicles as they watch this Israelite man, get lynched. And then they would go as far as to cut off that man's, privates, or, a piece of that man's flesh, and give it to their children, man, for a memorial, for a moment to be remembered. You devils got a lot to pay for, bro. Because everybody else is not talking about this, but it's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai through his men that's talking about this, man. All right, because everybody else, they didn't care. They seen that this was cool. you know, like if this was swept under the rug, and this is what Sleazy E wanted. You know, this is what they wanted, man, because they know they fucked up. They know what they did was wrong, but now they don't want to pay for what they've done. And now that you have the prophets, okay, starting with the other bishops and apostles, great millstone, all right, and those great men that teach beside, push out that true doctrine of Yahweh Shema Shai, speaking about this. And now, you know, it's rattling them feathers because they know that it's their time, you know, to pay back for what they have done due to Yahweh Shema Shai being a dark-skinned melanated man. And you have, you know, basically, you fucked with the wrong man, man. You messed with the wrong people. You messed with his children, the Israelites, man. So now the Lord's going to repay you to what you have done to them, but double fold, all right? As the book of Revelation tells you. So, this real quick, and then I'm going to close it out. You know, quick precept. So Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 12, and verse 10. And it says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron resteth, so is his wickedness. All right, you got to remember, man, perpetual hatred. And that goes on to this very day, man. These people are still around. That hatred hasn't went nowhere. Okay, that hatred hasn't gone anywhere. Never trust thine enemy, Jake. You can't trust these fucking, pale face, big smile, white, yellow teeth, elf ear looking people, man. You can't trust them. All right, they don't trust you. They don't even like you, man. You can definitely tell. They don't like your eye when they hit that little fake smile. If when they ask that little fake smile, man, keep your eyes and ears on his ass or her. Be tack around their ass, man. Cause them motherfuckers ready to catch you slipping, man. Either ready to get you fired or put into a grave, man. See you in the worst case, worst condition, man. But it says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron resteth, so is his wickedness. So you don't trust these people, man. Because as iron resteth, when something, that is iron and it gets rusty, it's going to just keep rusting, man. It's going to keep getting orange, and rusty and dusty, man. And that's just how he's looking at these people is. It keeps growing, man. The hatred just keeps growing for his own brother, man. For you people, you Jake. So it says, as iron resteth, so is his wickedness. Verse 11 says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yeah, so maybe, he can humble himself. You gotta remember, man, these damn dogs, subtile. And it even goes deeper than Cain and Abel, man. It goes back to the garden. It goes back to the garden, man. Sleazy E. He's subtile, man. These people, they're smart because they want to catch you, slipping. Salakia. But look at Trump and Biden and shit, man. These politicians and senates, these Republicans and plebeians and patricians and all that. These people, even though they may do stuff for Jake, that don't mean they like your ass, man. Food stamps, government aid, assistance, all that shit, man. That's him, humbling himself and going crouching, just to deceive you, to make you think that, oh, he is for you, when he is really not. So though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. So listen, man, beware of this dude, bro. And we're trying to warn you people that these dude is the devil. These people are the devil. So you trust in these people, and when that time comes, and the time's for that serpent to strike, you can't say we haven't warned you, man. It's going to be on your own fault. Okay. All right, we're giving this dude a big warning sign. Warning. Beware of dog, okay? Beware of these damn dogs, man. All right, because the dog does bite. When that time does come, this dude's going to strike and he's going to bite, man. You Jake, you silly ass Jake that believe in this damn dude. And that goes for all they ass, man. They all the same. They all the same. You know, even though you might be cool with them, it's gonna become a time, man. All right, they gonna get on your ass. So yeah, take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rusts have not been all wiped away. Exactly. Say shit, like you look out the mirror, man. All right, you trying to clean the mirrors, your rusty mirror. You know, you throw some product on that bitch. You know, you wipe it down good. All right, it look clean. Till an hour later, you come back, and the rest on there, but that shit done got worse. That's how this dude hatred is for you. That's how his hatred is for us. Don't trust these people, dude. Does not history itself show you why not to trust these men, women, okay, children? All right, let the Bible itself, you know, be the first source, and then let what's been going on throughout history, you know, be the second, man, to back it up. Because if you don't have history, man, then you're not going to understand the mysteries, man. But Lord, what is that was edifying. In close, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and for the best unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. So I'm going to say Shalom, Dite, Ba. Oh, shit, Salakia. Salakia. But Shalom.